Yo guys, welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about the Twits. Okay, so Netflix made an entirely animated movie about a Roald Dahl story and decided to release the trailer for it only 11 days ago. I have no idea what the choice was there, why they were not getting any hype on this and why they were not doing any marketing for this one. They just kind of silently dropped it on Netflix. And I was really confused as to why they did that because, well, Roald Dahl, maybe the story of the Twits isn't the most famous Roald Dahl story, and you are taking something more in a culty state maybe. It's not the most famous thing. It's still a Roald Dahl thing, so you have that name attached to it, so that is kind of big. People weren't big on the witches until, well, of course, the book became very famous, but also the movies were made about it, which made it even more famous. The Twits, it doesn't have any movies, it doesn't have any popularity apart from some people who know it, maybe the big real Roald Dahl fans. I for one knew about the Twits in the back of my head, but never really read it or never seen anything of it because this is the first movie that they made about them, I guess. So yeah, it's still Roald Dahl. Where was the marketing for this? I have now seen the film and I can tell you why there was no marketing. It's shit. It's not good. It's a little bit sad even. And the thing about it is the animation is stunning. The voice cast is great. There's a second in this film where Natalie Portman is singing, and yeah, well, you might want to reconsider watching this movie based on that alone. She really doesn't do that well in that moment. It was kind of painful. But yeah, there's only a second of that. So why is this film not as good as people are hoping it could have been? It's mainly because the story is just not that interesting. Could have worked very well for a shorter movie maybe, even though this movie is only one and a half hours long. It's not that interesting. You feel like you have seen this story like this countless times before. You feel like you've seen this story like this countless times before in a Roald Dahl story. It feels like it's nothing new. It feels like it's just a bunch of things happening all together, but that don't really make any sense all together, and the stuff that they do is not interesting enough. The things that they do with the orphanage and Bisha and stuff like that, okay, I get that, it's cute, and you try to pull on some heartstrings in some moments. For me personally, it didn't really work in this film. But they try, and everything in this film felt like they tried. The voice cast for the Twits and for the children actually does a fine job. They never really suck at anything that they do. Okay, the singing isn't all that great, and this movie is a musical, not trying to be a musical, but still being a musical. The voices aren't the worst thing about it. The animation actually is kind of okay. It really tries to do something new with its animation instead of just being the generic 3D CGI imagery that we have all known to hate from Disney and stuff like that. So they try to do something unique with it. But also there, after a while you have seen it, and even though the hairs look beautiful and the animation looks nice and the creatures look kind of awesome, you kind of get bored of it. And that's the entire thing with this film. It just bores you after a while. And that is the thing that made this movie not as fun for me. I liked the first 10 minutes, but after that, I had kind of seen it. And I still had a long way to go. And the movie is also kind of predictable, and that doesn't make it any better. Even though that there is this voiceover that tells you exactly everything that is going to happen right like a minute before it's actually going to happen. There is this voiceover of two crickets, a mother talking to her son, and she's continuously telling the audience, okay, so this is going to happen in this order, and it's not like she's actually actively reading the script, but she is reading the short story, I think, that this movie is based upon, because Jesus Christ, in the beginning, it was okay. It was cute enough, it was a good voiceover, but after a while, they were just like, they continuously kept telling everything that's going to happen, and I was like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up and let me watch it for myself, please. I was kind of annoyed with that. In the end, the animation is stunning enough to be quite beautiful. It's just not vibrant enough to stay with you for a long time. And the voice cast does a fine job, just doesn't do the best job at singing. So I really didn't love this film as much as I wanted to. The trailer looked nice enough, but the movie never really justifies it. And it's kind of sad to see how it ended up. In the end, I'm going to give this one 2 stars. What did you think of the Twits? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on this. I want to thank you for watching, and I'd like to see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye bye.